Hi again. Here we are to talk about HTML. And in the last video, I kind of gave a quick overview of how these tags work. Let's talk a little bit more about pages and their structure. Okay, I'm going to use the same document here. I've just got a plain text document, and I'm editing it in Atom. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete all the text and start from scratch. Okay. So when you have an HTML document, you need to include some sort of boilerplate tags, so some default tags to kind of declare what the document is. Okay, and the first one looks like this. It's Doctype. Okay, and you can actually write the whole thing lowercase if you want. Okay, so this could be Doctype like that if you like. Okay, and that's perfectly okay. Okay, so this tag is special, and it doesn't look like the other ones. It doesn't have a closing tag, and it goes outside the HTML tag that I'll write in a moment. Okay, and it starts with this exclamation point. It's the only tag that does that. So what does this tag do? Well, this tag tells the browser what version of HTML your document is written in, and there's a whole bunch of HTML versions. HTML has been around for a long time, and it's gone through a lot of different iterations, and the current version of HTML is called HTML5. And the doc type for HTML5 documents looks like this. It's not a big deal. You should probably always use this as the doc type declaration at the top. It's a good practice, and everybody's using HTML5 now, and I kind of doubt that this is going to change after this. Okay, so what's next? So next you need the HTML tag. Okay, and it looks like this. Okay, HTML tag. I'm going to put the closing one here. Okay, so what does this say? This tag declares everything inside the tag as being part of an HTML document. Now, the Doctype tag goes outside because it's special and it's different, and it's the only thing that can go outside the HTML tag. Okay, so you have to have the HTML tag, and all of the content of your web page must be inside it. If you put anything outside here, it won't be displayed, or it will be displayed incorrectly. Okay, except for the exception is the doc type, right? Okay, so now we've got an HTML document here. Essentially, we're declaring an HTML document with this. And then inside the HTML document, you can have two tags. As a matter of fact, you must have these tags. You actually don't have to have them, but you should have them. And if you don't have them, the browser will secretly insert them for you as empty tags. Okay, so they really should be there. Okay, and these tags are the head tag and the body tag. Okay, so when you have an HTML document, there's two things that the browser needs. The head tag contains all of the meta information and sort of header information that describes the document and gives the browser information about the document. The head tag is not displayed on the page, so anything that you put in here, we won't see in the browser, okay, in the browser window. The body tag, on the other hand, contains everything that you see in the browser window. Okay, so when you want to set up your design and decide what you want to say on your web page and what you want people to read on the web page, all of that is going to go inside the body tag. Okay, so we've got the body tag here with the closing tag, right? So everything within these two tags is what people will see. So what's the head tag good for? Well, one of the things you can put in here is the title. Okay, so I'll put the title here, and I'll say, I don't know, let's give it let's call it HTML example, exclamation point, right? So this is the title of my document, okay? And remember before, we had a paragraph here, we used the paragraph tag, so I'm going to say paragraph, I like HTML. Like this, right? Okay? And maybe, I want to say, like with a strong voice. And I want to put emphasis on HTML. Like that. Okay, so now I've got some structure, I've got some context, some meaning, right? And then here is my document there. You know what I'll do is I'll drag it on top of my browser here, and we'll look at it. There it is, right? So a couple things, right? The title tag HTML example, doesn't show anything in the browser, right? Like we don't see it here in the browser window, but where we do see the title is here in the tab, or you'd see it on the title bar in some browsers, right? But this is where the document title is displayed, okay? And then everything inside the body tag is displayed in the body of the page or in the browser window, okay? So there you go. So there's the basic structure for your web pages. It looks like this. Let me make a new page. So I'll do that again. I'm going to make a brand new document and I'll save it into my folder here, and I'll call it HTML number or index HTML number 1, right? And then using Atom as a shortcut to type the HTML code, you can actually just type HTML, and when it gives you this little green guy right there, if you hit return, it will write all of the boilerplate code for you. So you can see it's included the doctype, the HTML tag, the closing HTML tag, the head tag and the closing tag, and the title tag and the body tag. Okay, so if we remember the structure there, we've got HTML, that's our entire document. Nothing can go outside of this except for the doctype. And then the head tag and the body tag are the only two tags that go inside the HTML tag. So we're not allowed to have any other tags in here. Okay, the only two tags that you can have inside the HTML tag are the head tag and the body tag. Okay, let's put a little bit of, put this back there, right? And then inside the head tag, we have the title tag. And when I got the boilerplate code here, they also gave me the meta tag, because there's actually a whole bunch of other tags we can add inside the head tag, and then we can just go to nuts. We can add all sorts of tags, like millions of tags into the body, okay? But the head tag is a whole bunch of other tags that you can add, and one of them is the meta tag, and they included that here, and they said the character set for this document is UTF-8, so that's telling the browser what type of characters we're using, right? Okay, or which character set we've written the code in, okay? But anyway, there you go. There's a quick second tutorial on HTML.